Hi guys, so sorry it's been so long without a video. I've just been having a bit of a break. I went up to Wales to see my family and basically I'm doing a video that has been requested and it's my 5 top, well it's altogether 10 top Sigma brushes. 5 are for eyes and 5 are for face. I just like you to bear in mind that these aren't all the brushes I use way more than this. Like I've taken most of them from the roll because I keep all the ones I use basically nearly every day in here. So I've still got kind of 5, no, and there's an elf one in here as well, in there, and then a load in there as well. So I do use more than this, but I thought I'd break it down for the particular ones that I think are amazing. I have the full face and eye kit, and I also have a professional kit. So I'll start with the face. Only one of these brushes isn't from the professional kit. 4 of them are. Sorry, that's a lie. 3 of these brushes are from the professional kit and 2 of them are from the full kind of face kit. I don't know what it's called, but I'll put a link to Sigma down below, and also you can get them from lovemakeup.co.uk, and they're really cheap there, really reasonable, but you can't get all of them. So I'll start with the 2 from the full face range. They're not washed, but they're not dirty either, so apart from like this has foundation on it, but they're not dirty. So my first brush here is the Duo Fiber F50 brush. And this is something I use for my foundation nearly every day. Sometimes I do use the classic foundation brush, but I find that this just always works better. It is just a better brush for me. I have a MAC one here, and this is my only MAC brush, and it's basically not done very well. This doesn't have any foundation on it, the MAC one. The difference is there, because I used it for powder, but let me come up close. See that the bristles have gone a bit AWOL, whereas the Sigma one is in good shape, but the MAC one really hasn't fared that well. I mean, look, there's a couple of scraggly hairs on the Sigma one, but look at this. It's really, I don't know, it feels really coarse, it's not soft like the Sigma one. I definitely prefer the Sigma one, and this is like 30 quid or something ridiculous. And I think this is like £9 if you buy it on its own. So this is my first favourite brush. They're not in like any order of how much I love them, I'm just showing you them. Actually, I do have like one brush that I really do love. Okay, this is the large powder brush. I don't use this all the time because I do really enjoy my Kabuki brush from Elf, which is £5, go get it. But it is a brilliant brush. For the essential Sigma stuff, it's just brilliant. I've got someone to show you. Oh dear. She's featured in my videos a couple of times now. Well, I think this is the second. Cassie cat. She's very interested in what's going on, but didn't want me to pick her up. Meow meow. Who's that? Who's there? Go on then. Get away from the camera. She wants to be in the limelight. She always does. Oh, she's so furry. So this is the F30 large powder brush. These are all the new names, so they're all like this now, I'm pretty sure. And it's just a really large powder brush in comparison. It's not like ridiculously huge, but it's soft. Like, they're all soft. I'm not gonna... She's back again. Cassie! Look, she's here. Cassie, what are you doing up here? Yeah, she wants to... Something's probably gonna fall over in a minute because she'll have knocked it. Wait, I better open the window. She wants to go out. She likes climbing out my window. Anyway, it's a large powder brush. It's just good for sweeping on your basic powder. Any translucent powder is best. I guess you could buff powder in with this, like mineral foundation, but I prefer Kabuki brush for that. But this is a great brush, and it's an essential, I would say. Next is a blush brush, and these 3 are from the professional kit. So this is the F10 powder / blush brush, and in comparison, it's pretty small. So this is my cheek here, and this is my cheek here, and it's a really great size, and I use it all the time now. Before, I was using this one from the professional kit, which is the Duo Fiber powder / blush brush, which is the F15, and it's brilliant for my bright pink elf blush because it puts such a small amount on. You can also highlight with it because it's so small, that one. But this is such a brilliant blush brush. It's an equivalent to the MAC ones. Like, basically all the Sigma ones are kind of copies of MAC ones, so yeah, it's really well. And this is just a great blush brush. Soft again, lovely. I think all the face brushes, if you can get hold of them on Love Makeup, are £9 each. But I really do recommend you saving up 50 quid and buying the whole kit because it's just brilliant. Next, these are my two favourite brushes. And this is my all-time favourite, I think. So the first one is the Tapered Highlighter F35. And you can see it's like a little egg. And they've washed pretty well. They're not the same as they were at the beginning. Or they are actually quite the same now. It did take a while for them to regain their shape. But yeah, you can see it's just a little egg. Kind of dome shape. And it's absolutely fantastic for just getting on the top of your cheekbones and you can sweep it onto your eye. It's such a brilliant brush and I love the shape of it, so innovative. So this is a brilliant brush, I love it. And I like that MAC doesn't make it. And then this is my all-time brush. It's absolutely brilliant. So, in comparison, it's much bigger. And this is the Tapered Face F25 brush. And once again, it's the egg dome shape. And this is my contouring brush because I actually prefer to contour a bit more than bronze. I mean, I have this large paddle brush for bronzing, which I do like to do, but you can do it with a contour brush, and it's particularly brilliant for my MAC Wonder Woman because it fits in to the bronzing bit, because my bronzing bit isn't that big, whereas my friend's is much bigger. So you can just squidge it in onto the side, and then you can get your contouring done. And it's such a great shape for contouring that obviously it's very soft, so don't really need to say that, but this is my all-time favourite brush for sure. Okay, now onto eye brushes. Like I said, there's so many more brushes. I could mention all of them because I do love them all, but you guys asked for a specific amount, so now I'm going to show you 5 eye brushes. Only one of these is from the all over kind of normal face line. So this is the this is the tapered blending brush. The white one is E25 and the black one is E40. They're kind of different. I don't know if you can see that, but personally, I wouldn't say they were that different, apart from the E35 is a little more stiff, whereas the E40 is kind of more bouncy. So for me, I use a Revlon blending brush, which is really stiff for my concealer, because you know Pixie Woo talk about that a lot. So I didn't find this one helpful, but this one could possibly do it because it is quite stiff, but obviously not as stiff as the Revlon one, because the Revlon one isn't as good quality. Anyway, this is the one I want to talk about, but the equivalent to that is the E40. This is the Tapered Blending E35 brush, and it's just great for blending out your eyeshadow. It just blends everything out nicely. Soft brush again, no crazy fallout with it. For fuck's sake. No crazy like shedding with it, it's just a great brush. To accompany that, I have the Blending E25 brush, and this is exactly the same as the travel one you'll get as a gift. I'm pretty sure they still do that, which is here. I actually have 2 of these now. Yep, exactly the same brushes, and this is the travel one, just smaller obviously, but exactly the same. And basically this is so great for placing powder in the outer corner and blending it as well, and then you finish blending it with the E35, sorry, and this is the E25, yeah. So these work together as a pair brilliantly. This is an all-time favourite brush because it's just so great. I'm sure you could do a full eye look just using this. This is the Eye Shading E55 brush, and it's just a basic eye brush. I mean, you can apply colour with the E25, but I think it's better for blending. This basic eye brush, you can put your highlighter, put your eyeshadow on, anything. Absolutely love it, soft as anything. Yeah. This is the large fluff brush, the E50, and I've wanted this for ages, and you can see how big it is just by looking at the handle. Can you see that? And basically it's just a massive brush, and it covers like your whole eye space, and it's great for blending out if you find it's just too harsh, you can't blend it, because it's quite firm. It can blend it out really nicely. You can place a highlighter with it, your eyelid colour. Absolutely brilliant brush, and I love it. Very unique. And the last one is a short shader E20 brush, and it's extremely small. The only thing about this is it is tough. It's quite stiff, it's not that soft, but it just places the colour so brilliantly. You can squeeze it just underneath your lashes, position the colour under there, and I love it a lot. So those are my top Sigma brushes. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. I do recommend that you buy the full face kit. I think it was £50. The professional kit is £100, but you get a brush roll with it. It's about £100, this is what I paid or got it for my birthday. You get the brush roll with it, which is beautiful, and you get 15 brushes with it, which is like amazing basically. So Sigma is an amazing brand in my opinion. The people who say they don't like it, I honestly don't know how, because the brushes don't shed unlike the MAC ones. The one MAC brush I have is absolute crap. I'm sure the others are great, but they're so expensive. Like, these are just so affordable and complete copies. So yeah, I'd go for these ones every time. So thank you for watching, guys. See you later.